the East African region very well. And it's so interesting that our products have been repackaged in different areas and called their own. And in there, we've lost our identity in one way or the other. So in so doing, this is an opportunity for us to shine a light in the sector and try as much as possible to put everything in order the way we would want it to have. So in the next 15 minutes, what I'm going to do is to show you the best way that we can expand the opportunities that are available. We sat down not long ago with the current commercial attaché, and that is Ms. Agnes, and we were trying to analyze the opportunities that lie within the sector in relation to exports that come from Uganda to Canada. We realized that so far in 2024, there was a value of about $10.5 million that was brought in terms of produce, and that is in the areas of coffee. Actually, the category goes on to about 15. We have 15 products that we bring into Canada in terms of exports. And in there, you have the coffee, you have the cocoa, you have quite a number of other things, and the spices. But in there, there is a potential of growth. That's the interesting bit. And some of those things, you will realize that they do not really, you cannot find them in the stores within Canada, and that is where we come in. Yesterday I realized that the different people that are doing businesses, especially in the agricultural sector, are getting these things from Uganda, but there were things that they were not able to get. And when you look at the statistics of 10.5, you realize some things are not readily available. There is space, like the vanilla, which I'm sure everybody uses or eats, but has never even seen a vanilla bean and how it looks like. And in doing that, we feel, or we know by experience, that Agritrade is the best partner that you can work with. And the reasons are very simple. We are member-based. At this stage, we start at a membership of 200 companies that are fully registered, and we work directly with over 40,000 farmers. Now, 40,000 farmers looks like a big number, but we know that the power is also in the numbers. So there are cooperatives that come together. In there you have coffee farmers, you have vanilla farmers, you have the cocoa farmers, and the different farmers that are doing different things. It's much easier when we have the number, because of land fragmentation, to produce exactly what is needed and target that is on demand per the market that may be available. So with the over 40,000 farmers that we have availability or access to, with that we feel we are your real partner within the sector to be able to deliver that what you want. So what do we offer? What we have is what you would call equitable partnership as a model. And in this, the model is very simple. What would happen is that with the 40,000 farmers, you have access to them to get exactly what you want, with Agritrade as your partner on ground. So what would happen is that you have access to my farmers, and you have Agritrade as your partner, then you are my Canadian partner, and then we have a happy consumer at the end of the day. You realize when I said our products are repackaged and named different things, you realize that the story, the Ugandan story, is lost in between there. Meaning that there are so many middlemen, and the farmer gets a very small percentage of that. So with this, with my model, what happens is that you can control accessibility, traceability, and basically the logistical bit of it is also catered for in the whole arrangement or the partnership or the model that I avail to you. So with that, you have a stable, predictable income for the farmer. You have transparency, because you know who you're working with. You have capacity building, because if you are an impact kind of investor, then you are doing capacity building for the very communities that are providing exactly that what you want. And then we have what you would call shared value. In shared value, what I mean by that is that when my farmer is happy, the quality improves and your consumer is equally happy. So with the gaps that are in there, we feel or we know that we can be able to fill them. And why Agritrade? We are FDA certified. We are members of SCA for the past 3 years. Also, we are CPMA members, which is a Canadian entity here. We've actually been in this market to exhibit twice in the last 2 years in Vancouver. And we are also HACCP compliant. Currently, we have worked in partnership with 6 embassies all over the world. And we recently signed an MOU with the Italian Chamber of Commerce. And in so doing, I don't think the Italian Chamber of Commerce would trust us if they didn't feel we deserved to work with them. So we come as your partners for whatever it is that you may need from our part of the world to cover the different gaps I've seen, like in the areas of vanilla, the coffee, and some of the processed products that you may be looking for. And in that, you have the opportunity to impact the community from the grassroots. The dollar you make, a payment for a product that you get from Uganda, takes a child to school. It also does women's emancipation. Yesterday I had someone who spoke about the mothers and the ladies. I know they say when you impact a woman, you impact a nation. So with that, I believe we can cover all the different gaps that are available. The premise is simple. The future of trade is not extractive, and it's collaborative. Let's build this partnership that nourishes both Canada and Uganda. Please, I look forward to hearing from you. But before I go, I have a product that comes from Uganda. It's made by one of our members. Like I said, we are member-based. Unfortunately, the ambassador is the host and they have stepped out. Probably we could ask Ambassador Helen to serve this product to her guests. It's a chocolate. We are going to open it, and then everybody will have a peek of what is inside here. It doesn't have nuts. Probably you could show them the branding. It's all done back home. Yesterday, Lillian was talking about our heritage, and there is a cow which we call the Ankole cow. She spoke of the different cultures. It's very significant. This cow, whoever has heard our president speak about the animals, it's very close to his heart. And the Banyankole, it's a tribe within the western part of Uganda. When they do their dance, they raise their arms in remembrance of the cow and the horn. So there is a story to that chocolate, apart from being the chocolate, but there is a lot of story and history to it. I think this closes my presentation. Thank you very much. The chocolate will be shared. I think everybody will get a piece. Great, the ambassador is back in the room.
Oh. I'm distributing chocolate from Uganda.
Of course, the Ugandan flag is here.
For the flag and you don't see it, the ambassador decided to have it.
Yesterday, I tried all ways to have this box opened and for me to place this. It kept dodging me. It was very elusive. But today, freely, it has opened itself. I am just going to carry the whole container after. The time is perfect. So, thank you very much for this chocolate. People taste this chocolate and place your orders. Christmas time is for giving. I'm sure she can supply the one we will take to our family, the one we can put under our Christmas trees.
And if you need to have a chat with me, I'm just outside. We have spices from Uganda, Jinga, the different products. We are able to work with you. We are open to those contracts. We are looking for impact investors to work with us. Be assured of land on our end. Be assured of the community. Cheap labor. Not cheap that they shouldn't be paid, but it's cheaper than what?
Affordable is the word.
Thank you, Diplomat. diplomatic language. Thank you so much. Affordable, she corrected.
Affordable, cheap. We don't have cheap things.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she corrected Madam Learning, so affordable labor, land, and all those other things that come with it. And the logistics, the fact that we have a 10.5 in trade, it means it is possible to expand that. So let's cover those gaps by working with Agritrade. The logistics are clear, they are already available in the system. Let's work with that and improve what we can offer to the Canadian market. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A round of applause. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a doctor. Then I failed chemistry on that last paper. Then I found myself in public health as a training. Then as a job, one day I saw advert and then I applied. And then I got this immigration job and fell in love with immigration. So sometimes what we train in